presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. This team entering with 2 straight losses since they won on opening weekend. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out by their rookie quarterback taken in the 3rd round of this past April's draft.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
One is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Well, stop.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
Well, we're going to be the MVP of my league. Rookie of the year.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They run with White, and he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Omaha coming in off 2 straight losses. They won week 1. Bronco coming in 3-0.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the
Great,
right.
that's shit.
And he can't get away. They rally to the
So
football
I like how
defensively.
defense
Bring him down
play other
for
than
no
I like
gain.
to take
Loss of 1. It's now
7th run of the
play
pick.
of this
That's their
opening
shitty sliders.
drive.
Look,
And here's
a
3rd
lot of
down.
that shit might just be my fault, just forcing them with these badass quarterbacks. You can't do
Blitz
that.
coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing
Great
this one
play.
up wide to his running back.
Good defense.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
And an Omaha first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run. It's Ahmed. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Yeah, that's what they weren't ready for.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A huge play there on the screen pass. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports
Sunday Night
NFL
Lights,
Sunday
baby.
returns after this.
ReeceMustSee TV.
Second down, they need 7.
Football Network.
On play action, he'll set up to
Good
throw.
pass. Good pass.
Caught in the end zone, he's in. Jalen Brooks. Touchdown, Toronto.
Grab through the third one.
That is first touchdown this year.
You put that on the money.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The score, Monarchs 7, Armadillos nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Armadillos offense ready to take over for their second possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you hold the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed
nowhere to go with it.
From the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That's taken at about the 14, and that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Armadillos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice, looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. He's going to take a shot.
Take that shot.
In the middle. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as
Oh, man, still came in the lead.
One play into the drive, you're trying to establish a little.
He go to his main target. His main target way back there.
You're jogging off the field, watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Extra point now by Riley.
That's bullshit.
It's up and through. And the Monarchs move out on top, 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Armadillos offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Ahmed. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. One of the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A carry now for Ahmed. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up.
Nice play call. Nice play call.
Still going inside the 20. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A huge play there on the screen pass. It's a gain of 34.
15-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A run play here with Strong, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw.
What play?
This one caught at the floor. And he'll take it on in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Omaha. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Tucker's extra point, up and good. The Armadillos are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's how they talking about. The defense be reacting like they real, man.
And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT.
Both quarterbacks and threw a pick.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL
shit,
is an opportunity to have
that must be the double coverage.
Sometimes the lessons come a
Shit,
little bit harder
he wasn't even supposed to be right there.
They kind of
That's what's up, dog. I can't do
nothing.
nothing.
A little bit more complex
Gotta put that bitch in there.
level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be taken down. The game is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So it's a flag. You got hurt or something?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
What a catch.
And a catch. Incredible. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bello trying to go in halftime, tying this bitch up. It was just down. Go back to him.
Quick throw.
Back to him.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
That's another.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Monarchs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
No!
Huge mistake.
Damn.
It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I'm at the adjust these sliders.
This one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake.
Adjust these sliders. I know the quarterback's accuracy and shit is off, but damn, dog. It's like everything they throw is intercepted. I gotta fix that shit.
They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Yep.
Omaha. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. They'll look to throw again. To the right side, caught by Wiley. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the
He put it in there.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Armadillo.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. The Armadillos move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
It's switched to Diane for this game. He himself is by Harden.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Armadillos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Now Strong. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Nice play. He's got his man right side. It's complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. T.J. Sanders getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
And it's Third down.
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll try to run this
No good.
and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. He'll look to throw.
What a play.
And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Omaha.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more.
24
And
years.
the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Monarchs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10.
24 years.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A give, and here's White. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options
Man, fell asleep.
downfield in the passing game.
Fucking had a 14-0 lead. Let that bad boy slip. He couldn't get past somebody hurt.
And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
How the hell you did not complete that? Lockdown defense, like I said. They're going to have to punt that motherfucker.
The Monarchs special teams unit onto the field. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
The Armadillos offense ready for this next possession.
They'll
They'll be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10.
Wow, man, quiet as much. What's going on? How they out picking this? How they out doing this with these
Now, off the
plays?
bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley.
How you been turning up
And
field?
he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That was dumb.
No gain before stepping out of bounds. So, from the 37, here's second down and 9. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He likes that game. He likes that. Bro.
And he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first
Mine
down.
now first loss of the season. They can't stop these boys now.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Michael Hoyt is there to end the play. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw.
Gosh, they needed that drop.
Incomplete.
He should have held on to that.
There. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got it in. Really good ball there. Let's see if this offense can. It was on.
And that is incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away. Punt team headed out for the Armadillos. The Monarchs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next
Come
possession.
on, man. Y'all gotta get something going. Y'all ain't did shit since y'all was up 14 since White got that pick 6, matter of
It's
fact.
first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Let's go now. 18, come.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Javon Bullard. That's a
The backfield empty here for third and 2.
Let's go now.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on third down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly,
Back with an
a
ace in
first
the
down.
fourth quarter.
60, 60.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain.
Number 24. Out of bounds
From
at
a
the
couple yards
48-yard
beyond
line.
midfield, here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Come on, Jimmy.
Incomplete.
Second down.
Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball And it'll bring up
It's now
third down.
and 9 yards to go.
Set. 72, go.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Gage Ramadan. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw.
Right
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
You know, her receivers just slow and everything. Forgive me, dog. I say I love my league, though. Got all underrated players. I don't give a damn about superstars and shit. You make a superstar be born, but damn. Motherfucker, too slow.
Now they'll set up to throw.
There it is.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown.
They needed that after giving them 24 and in, but it was at 14-0.
Pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Armadillos 24, Monarchs 21.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Armadillos offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Damn. He's going to do it again. Pick 6.
Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
Wow. What's wrong with these receivers, dog? The quarterback's running the route forward.
Scored in this game. Ryland's kick here.
We're going to get defensive player of the week.
And the Monarchs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready to get back out. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Now faking the give. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10. Throw here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers.
He threw the ball good, but them 2 interceptions by White hurt him.
That has proven to not be the case.
Now a give up the middle, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the the march. Another first down. The give to Strong. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Look at crowd height, man. Look at somebody else in height.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. Now a shot here. Deep
what a play. What a play.
He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
They needed that.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
A shotgun snap. He'll look
they scored a touchdown on the handler, dropped it.
There, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again.
Hit the man in. Hit the man in.
To the goal line.
They like that rookie, Max McCain. I'm liking it.
That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Shit, he ain't scored a touchdown since week 1 when I played him.
We go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Now a timeout for injury. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Monarchs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start
There
out
you go.
first down.
This might be the drop.
10.
What y'all got, Toronto?
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Nice
Into
pass.
traffic, but taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Here we go.
On first down,
All right.
it's White. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw.
Nice play call. Nice play call.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 20. That's enough for a first down.
32-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, you should have plenty of time here to finish this drive. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point.
They ain't holding on to the football. They dropping the football when they need to hold on to the ball. That's crazy.
Defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
There he is.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Continue. They take him down behind the line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. They'll come up now for second down. He'll look to throw. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here comes the blitz.
Put it in there. Put it in there. He dropped it.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Chad Ryland.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Armadillos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
What pass?
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Quick throw right side, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Pressure
get out of bounds.
No timeouts to stop the clock.
Gotta get out of bounds.
Set here for a big first down. They'll look to throw yet again.
We're going to go there. He caught it, but it's going to be too late.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Do we have enough time?
Here's first
Oh,
down.
they might have. Big, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, big. Hurry up.
He'll get up and spike this one, and
But it's
they
too late.
are in range. He's giving him a shot for a field goal here that can win this game. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down. The Monarchs getting their special teams on the field. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Armadillos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The play they call.
They'll try and run for it.
The play they
call. That is not going to work out. They took a big chance there. Here in overtime, we'll play on as they turn it over on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Back to throw.
They go, man. They go, man.
His running back, White. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. And that is be a first down.
And the Toronto first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution. And
they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
He did get hurt.
Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Stick to throw. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Armadillos offense getting set to get back to work. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Strong. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now faking the give. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The Monarchs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Here's Scott. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yes.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Blitz coming.
Wide open. That's what they needed.
Open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This one to win it in overtime. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This one he's got to have.
Got flag
This
now.
kick is
Good.
good.
Gotta win.
He got it.
Personal
It
foul.
took overtime,
Roughing the kicker.
but they will walk off the field with the victory.
Another tragic loss for Omaha.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a
Toronto
win for
move
the
on to 4-0.
hometown
What a
squad.
game.
They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was
Lights
right
out
on the
at the
money.
end.
They come away with the victory here in overtime. So
Nice.
that'll do it for us.
Nice.
For Greg
Yeah, one more
Olson
game
and
left
our
on this
terrific
week 4.
team behind the scenes, I'm Mike
When I go to
Tirico.
week 5,
You've been watching the
gotta
NFL
be as biased
on
as I
EA
can,
Sports.
man. It's
Follow
bad
us
play calling
on
on
X.
Omaha. Could have
EA
got them the
Madden
W.
NFL.
But I can't take it
Good
away
night,
from
everybody.
Toronto. When I see a play and they got it, that's it. They got it. They got it.